Hello, everybody. My name is Sam Franchini, and I am from Portland, Oregon. Just to give you guys a little bit of background information about myself, I was born and raised in Oregon. I was actually uh, raised on a farm. Grew up working on that farm. It was a crop farm. Worked it all the way through high school and a little bit after high school. I did leave and enlist in the military, and I did about 5 to 6 years before I came back to the Pacific Northwest. I was living up in Washington, picked up some contracting jobs, and then I found out I was having a little girl. So we relocated to Oregon to be near family. She is going to be 3 in July, and we also have a 3-year old Siberian Husky. I work full time doing property maintenance now, and I am also attending school as a full time student. My goal is to become a registered dietitian, and I have just under 2 years left before I can apply for DPD. This course is just one of those courses that is mandatory, so I need to take it and get it knocked out. Where we live, we have a pretty decent sized kitchen. There's plenty of space for us to do a lot of home cooking, home baking. I mean, you name it. My daughter loves doing it, so we do a lot of it. We usually eat out once or twice a week, if that. Because I am in a bigger city now, there is a lot more access to natural grocery stores, such as like Whole Foods, a lot of specialty stores. So like if you're vegetarian, there's like vegetarian specific stores. There's an array. I mean, if you want to do like Indian style cooking, they have those kind of stores. There's a huge array of grocery stores that you can really go to. The area I'm specifically in, they also are known for doing a lot of farmers markets. Usually during the summer, they have about 2 a week. Usually it's on a Tuesday and a Saturday. I have attended those, and I have not been disappointed with the produce that I can usually find there. While I was in the military, I did some continued education, so a lot of my coursework was done online with various colleges. I would have to say that in that time, the two things that I learned to be really effective as an online student was being able to communicate. We do communicate primarily through emails, writing papers, essays, that kind of thing. So our communication needs to be very precise so that there's no miscommunication in there. I also learned that time management is key. You cannot be putting stuff off and procrastinating. You don't allow yourself the ample time to learn the material before tests come. And so I've definitely learned how to time manage for my online courses. Because I have done so many online courses, I have also had good instructors who really knew how to facilitate the online learning. And I'd have to say the biggest key factor for that, in my opinion, is when they can give constructive criticism over your homework assignments. For instance, if you write an essay and they break it down and they're like, okay, like this is why you're getting knocked down, instead of just giving you a grade. I found that to be very helpful. It helps me kind of learn from my mistakes and where I went wrong. And then also when they are not afraid to email you and be like, hey, I've been watching your quizzes and I've noticed like you're lacking in this area, like you're struggling with this topic, maybe you should read this, or hey, are you just not grasping this? And then they can be like, okay, well, check out this other link. Like maybe this will break it down a little differently than I can put it. Maybe it'll help you out. And I found that very helpful as well. After reading all the required materials for this week, I think the one question that I have is, I wonder, do most people find it harder to achieve good nutrition status, or do they find it harder to maintain that good nutrition status? And I'm wondering this because everybody talks about how hard it is to change like your habits. But then it's, well, once you've achieved that good nutrition status with all those temptations that are out there, like how hard is it to maintain it? Because, I mean, they are out there. Who doesn't want a Snickers bar occasionally? So I'd have to say that's probably my major question right now.